Today I'm going to show you how to change the blades, spindles, and the deck belt on the Husqvarna YTH 22V46. Why you would want to do this is if you're getting poor cuts, you're hearing growling from your deck, or you're throwing the belt, or your belt has broken. Here I've got the parts and tools that I'm going to be using for this job. Now you can use similar things. Everything that's here, I'm going to put links in the description. If you buy it on Amazon, I do earn something from it, so keep that in mind, but I don't recommend things that I at least wouldn't try or that I don't think is a quality product. You can ask me in the description, say how these spindles are working out, because that's an unknown. The blades I'm going to be changing to are just a regular blade, whereas the ones that are on it right now are a mulching blade. So I'm going to change those to a different style. Down here for the pulleys on the belt, I am going to use a 7/8 or 22 to pull the top off. Guards on the belt are going to use a 3/8 socket. You may need a pair of needle nose, I'm not sure. That's in case I don't want to use the electric one. We'll be changing the belt. And like I said, we've got the new spindles here. Now, I don't think I need spindles, but I'm going to change them anyhow just to show you guys how to do it and be able to give you some feedback on how they hold up. So to pull these pins, we're just going to pull out on the one side like that. Take that and our washer, set those aside. And then up here, there's going to be another one. So we'll do the same thing. But just to show you what I'm doing here, I'm prying that out and then pulling that through. You could also use a pair of needle nose for that. Down here on the front, same thing. We're going to pull out on that guy, push up, and then we gotta go find it because that thing went flying. Get these over right here, just pop that, and pop this guy off. So I'm just gonna pull out on that so it gets past that pin. And again, right up here. Pop that guy off. Also the belt. So we're just gonna get that off of there. You can see it was really easy. There's a guide that this thing is in too, so we're just gonna loop that out of there. So this guy right down here will retain the cable, and it's just kind of got two pieces of plastic to flare out and hold it. So if you push them in, there it goes. Now I am putting pressure on that pulley so it takes the tension off, and once that goes back, you can pull the cable right up to it. Now that everything's disconnected, we can just pull the deck right out of the machine. I'm going to go ahead and get this belt out. Like so. Now, if you don't have this, you may be able to do it by holding a blade and pulling this off on the top. I would like something with a little bit of grunt to it. See, that's nice. What you're going to want to do is listen for a whirling or growling here. These really don't seem bad. You may need a puller for this, but I can see this one is already coming right off, just like that. There it is. These actually bolt in from the top. Now, I'm not going to mess with that just yet because I want to take the blades off first. This is a 5/8 I've got on here for the blades. Now you can just kind of hold on to it. And then you just pull the blades off. Maybe give it a little whack like that. Now, because I'm changing the spindles, I'm going to flip it back over and swap those out. Important note, here's like those were on top of the spindles here. You can tell because of the way that it fits and the fact that they just appeared on the floor. I'm going to imagine this is going to be a 1/2 inch. I imagined incorrectly. Snap that one right off. Snap that one right off. Snapped. And the last one actually unscrewed. Now, it's good to note that the new parts came with hardware, so I'm good to go there. And broke every last one on that one. These guides do appear to be exactly the same, and they were both on this side. To make this super easy, we'll just set them right where I pull the old ones out of, and then they'll go right back in when I set it down. Yeah, that probably won't happen. They did. Tighten these down. I'm going to switch to doing it by hand. I didn't want to go nuts with that impact. Scared me after I broke all the other ones. We forgot to put those guides back on. I'll use my new nuts. You know, wear that brake in a little bit. Seeing how I have no idea if they actually put grease in those things already, I'm gonna go ahead and grease them. But what did you do with the grease gun? If I was a grease gun, where would I hide? Apparently not there, or there. Now, I know I'd be super dumb about it, because I didn't want to get grease on something. Don't think it'd be in there. Now I'll just flip this guy back over once again and install our new blades. So they're gonna go like this, so they're like that once they're on, or once the deck's flipped back over. It's a good idea just to make sure that they don't hit each other or anything, which they shouldn't. Also a good idea to get your block sitting square so it doesn't fall over. Oh, look at that, precision. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the bolts it came with. I don't know, I might be changing my mind. I have changed my mind. I'm going to use the originals, but I'll save the extra ones. Now I'll go back to the 5/8, tighten these down. That's why we do a better job with that. Now we can put the deck back on. But I have a secret. I'm actually shooting another video, so I'm gonna move into that for the drive belt and then put this on, and then I'm gonna edit it and it's gonna look like that's just all I did. It's always a good idea to check your old belt versus your new belt just to make sure that it's about the same length. Otherwise you'll be wondering why it doesn't fit and fighting with it. And we can route this guy. So these are relatively simple. Some of them are flat, and that's going to go on the back of it, and some of them are tapered, and that goes to the inside of it. So there's also a diagram. You can do that if that's what you're into. And that one goes right there. I did cheat, I looked at the diagram, not gonna lie. This one's gonna go around here. And this can all be done in the machine, but it is a little bit easier with it out. And then once we Get it back in. This is just going to go over the pulley on the motor. Flip those guys back up. Put these guards back on. Now slide this back under. Might have to make sure you're not running into the arms. Make sure that's all the way down. So I just hooked the back one over here. I'll put my washer on and the clip for it. Now I've hooked my front arm. I'll do the same thing over here. And my arm. Might have to move it around a little bit to get it to actually line up, but you can see how easy this is. And now finally my front one, which went through just like that. And a washer and another clip. This washer is way too big for it, so it's definitely not right. But that's what I took off it, so that's what I'll put on. And then our cable. Under the belt and the brake arm here. Now, I run this belt through that guide that we had up front here and wrap it around the pulley. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped you. Check out my other videos on this lawnmower, which range from different problems that you may experience with it. I don't know if I have a playlist for this thing, but I'll link a couple videos up there. Thanks for watching. Come back, see me again. Later.